Hey guys, it's Katie. Thanks for joining me. Today I'm going to be doing my Sephora VIB haul, and also I'm getting over a cold, so if I sound like a little bit sexier and more husky than usual, it's because I can't breathe through my nose. So usually with the VIB sale, I get things that are bigger ticket items, things I've been lusting after for a while, or things that like aren't necessarily so practical. Another palette. Things that I don't necessarily need. Like I'm not going to restock my eye cream, but I am going to get things that like I really want. Also, I'm really good at like justifying my purchases. I think in terms of how much I saved rather than how much I spent. And I saved a good deal this time. Now I didn't get a ton of stuff. One, I tried not to go ham. And then two, again, think about how much you're saving. And then two, I tried to keep it under control basically. And I got bigger things, more expensive things rather than a whole bunch of little stuff. So anyway, let me get into it. So the first thing is the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Makeup Makeup Melting Cleansing Balm. This is one of the things I did not get in my video where I tested out some of the new IT Cosmetics for Sephora products. This was just something I still wanted to try because I really liked some of the other things that I got. And actually, I used this last night, so there's nothing in here. Spoiler alert, I love this stuff. So I just used it last night and this morning. So I haven't like really tested it out, but so far it is fantastic. Gets rid of every bit of makeup. And now it is supposed to hydrate and all that stuff that the regular cleansing balms are supposed to do. But this is actually supposed to leave behind a, kind of like a serum. I'm trying to see where it says, yeah, a skin softening serum. But actually, what I love the most about this is that it doesn't feel like it leaves behind anything. Like it feels like your skin is so clean but not stripped, and like unlike some other cleansing balms, it doesn't leave a film. Like it just feels so clean and soft. I really, really love it. I'm really glad I got this, and I'm going to keep using it and test it out and let you know what I think. Okay, so I actually got a couple of foundations. The first one is the Hourglass Vanish, and this is a seamless finish foundation stick. So I have been wanting this for a while, but I just didn't want to commit to another really expensive foundation and love it, especially a stick, because I feel like I would use quite a bit and run out fairly soon. Anyway, I got it in the shade Alabaster, and I'm excited to try it. It seems like people with oily and dry skin really like this one, and I don't know what my skin is lately. It's crazy. It's from day to day, it's different, and so I'm looking for something that can work on the dry areas as well as the oily areas. So I'm excited to try this. The next one I got is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea foundation, and again, people with oily skin and with dry skin seem to like this, and I definitely need something a bit more moisturizing right now. And this is supposed to be one of those thinner formulas that is really liquidy and easy to blend. And I actually really, really like those kinds of formulas because I feel like it doesn't sink into pores or show off the crepiness around my cheeks. So I'm really excited to try this. It comes in like a dropper style bottle. However, we'll have to see. I don't know if it's going to be full enough coverage for me. So we'll have to see if it's buildable and all that stuff, but I'm really excited to try this as well. Okay, so I got the Modern Renaissance palette. Everybody and their mama has this. Now, this is not new or anything like that, but what made me want this palette was the reviews that I saw for the Mario Master palette, which is sold out everywhere. I was going to get that, but again, it's sold out everywhere. And I keep hearing people talk about how good the matte colors are in that, and which is really what made me want to try it, because I love matte eyeshadows. That's the majority of what I use. And this palette is actually, there's some shades in here that I was like, well, I'm just never going to use that. They're beautiful, but like Love Letter, I'm not sure if I will ever use that, except, well, maybe for like a really, cool nighttime look, something like that. Anyway, it's not going to be something that I use every day, in other words, whereas the Mario palette looked like colors that I would actually use like every single day. Now, this I just had to get because the formula of the mattes are the same in here, and it has several really pretty neutrals, and I was like, you know what, if it gets me out of my comfort zone, It'll be something fun to try. And I don't have that many palettes that are warm toned, and this definitely is. So I went ahead and got it, and I'm really, really glad I did. I tried it on my eyes today, and so I used the color, basically I used as many colors as I could at one time. So all over for a transition shade, I used raw sienna. Then let's see, I went in with the red ochre, and then I blended it out a little bit with the golden ochre. I put Relgar on my lower lash line and blended it out with the golden ochre. And then I put this beautiful Primavera shade all over my mobile lid, like really close to the lash line. And then I put some of the Vermeer on the inner corners. Oh, and then I actually also put some Tempera on my brow bone. So yeah, try to use as many as I could in one sitting. So what I was really impressed by actually in this palette is the red ochre. And okay, I haven't tried any of the like more intense, like reddish shades in here, but the red ochre stayed so intense even when I blended it out. It never got muddy. It never dulled. I mean, it just blended. I hate it when I see like a really, really deep color like this or something bright like this, and then you go to put it on your lid, and when you blend it out, it just kind of disappears or turns kind of gray or brown. It's so annoying. This is just stunning. It blended out beautifully, but I feel like it really held that intensity. So I think I'm really going to enjoy this palette, even though it was not my first choice, but I really, really like it. Okay, so the next thing is actually the product that I was the most excited to get and buy. And it is the Kat Von D Metal and Matte palette. And I mean, how cool is this? I just love it. It's just beautiful. What drew me to this was the jewel tones. I love jewel tones in eyeshadows and lipsticks, and I feel like they look good on everyone, and I was just so inspired by this palette. I looked at it and I was like, oh my gosh, there's so much you could do in here. And I've obviously like swatched these all. I got it and I immediately had to swatch all of them, even though I've seen swatches of this palette like a million times on YouTube. I had to try them all out. They're just so gorgeous. These are almost like a cream. These shimmers up here, they are just stunning and smooth and just light reflective gorgeousness. Oh, so yummy. So honestly, what I was thinking when I first saw this was all the monochromatic looks I could do, but they were in jewel tones. Like this color Velour, oh my gosh, it's so stunning. With this on the lid, Nebula, or Moss with Watt or Ignite on the mobile lid. Like there's so many gorgeous looks you could do in combination. And there's some really crazy shades like, you know, Velour and Nebula, Moss, all these things are so bright. But I feel like half the palette is a neutral palette. Like I'd say from like here on over, even ribbon over. For me, purple is a neutral. But yeah, I feel like it's like a neutral palette. I feel like there's so much you could do with this. And I just got so inspired to do like, you know, mattes on the lid. I mean, mattes in the crease and then a shimmer on the lid. I feel like, you know, every day you could do something different. So anyway, I'm so excited to play with this. Okay, I also got the Bésame Brightening Setting Powder Set. And I am in love with this rose setting powder that they make. It's super finely milled. I use it under my eyes. I use it to highlight, to set like concealer on top of hyperpigmentation. It really corrects, but without being like pink. It's fantastic. So I really love the rose. Now I had never tried the vanilla or the violet, so I was really intrigued to try it. This whole set is $25 and a regular pot of their powder is like only $22. So I figured I could get, you know, more for my money trying this for like, you know, $2 more, no, $3 more. I could do math, don't worry. Oh, and they smell like the scent that they're named after. So vanilla smells like vanilla, obviously, and then the vanilla rose has like a slight rose scent, and the violet has a slight violet scent, which is so cool. And they're so cute and retro. I really am finding more and more things I love with this brand. But yeah, I'm really excited to try these. So the last thing I got was this set of facial masks from Peter Thomas Roth, and I have tried several of his facial masks. I love the rose stem cell and his cucumber gel mask. But I haven't tried all of these, and actually I got these for someone else. I figured they'd make really great stocking stuffers to split up between my mom and my sisters. But I think I'm gonna have to go back and get myself another set. But I just thought that these were so cute, and you get a really good variety in here. So I actually did good. I got something for someone other than myself. So that's it for my Sephora VIB haul. I would love to know what you guys got. Live vicariously through other people. Tell me what you got and what you liked and what you didn't, please. I would love to know. Hope you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you later. Bye.